Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going to take a look at some video footage and photos of what appears to be some sort of a dark anomaly that's showing up in cameras. These anomalies quite possibly could be in the sky. We're going to come back and take a look at 3 separate incidents of these unusual artifacts showing up in sky footage. Also in this video, I've got new video footage of the pink fireball that was spotted in the sky a couple of nights ago. It ended up being a pink dragon making a re-entry into the atmosphere. But first, over here at the homepage of the website, today's feature photo was sent in by Dale out of Fort Lupton, Colorado, of a fiery orange sky at either sunrise or sunset. Checking in on the GOES X-ray flux, these are recent solar flares, and the activity's been on a slow incline. You can see there's been basically a steady C flare type of energy coming off the sun for the last 24 hours. And the obvious reason for the increase in solar activity is the Earth-facing side of the sun, sunspots, and active regions. We have some turning away from the Earth right now as I do this video, and a collection of brand new ones that are turning towards the Earth, and they'll be facing Earth here in about 48 hours. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. Looks about the same today as it did yesterday. A little bit of earthquake activity around the caldera, but nothing major occurring at the moment. Checking in on the power outage situation over here at poweroutage.us right now. There's over 40,000 customers in central Maryland. Looking at the county right here along the Potomac, this is Anne Arundel County, 39,950 customers currently without electricity in Maryland. And from what I can tell by looking at the radar, these power outages are not weather related. And a quick look at the wildfire smoke that still dominates the landscape up here in Canada and up in the Northwest Territories. You can see wildfires visible through the cloud cover right here in the British Columbia area and the Northwest Territories. The smoke drifting all the way across Canada down into the United States. Been like that now for weeks. And there's a new wildfire up here north of New Brunswick. You can see it right there on Zoom Earth. You can see new wildfires down here in Nova Scotia. Mary Hall happened to notice the wildfires from space via the International Space Station. Right there's that large plume of smoke that we just saw north of New Brunswick. Right there's the new wildfire. This video footage is from yesterday, once again by Mary Hall via the International Space Station. And right there is the wildfire smoke that she noticed from space. I want to take you guys now back to the night of May 30th when people saw this neon pink, what looked like a fireball, scorching through the skies of the Central Plains. Video footage here sent in by Daniel from May 30th around 9:57 p.m. He happened to notice what looked like a pink fireball flying through the sky from his motorcycle at a stoplight. Another video here by Joe Bullock out of Jefferson Davis County, Mississippi, also from May 30th. He had a really good view of this thing. He caught most of the activity as it was re-entering the atmosphere. This ended up being a Dragon capsule from the ISS, the International Space Station, returning 4 astronauts back to planet Earth. And this thing ended up landing safely out in the Gulf of Mexico. Rockport, Arkansas. PC Wilson also grabbed a photo of the pink, what looked like a fireball flying through the sky. Rachel G sent in this video footage from May 1st of a camera that caught a fireball right back here. Watch, you're going to see a bright green fireball enter the field of view from high in the sky and just happened to be in the field of view of this camera. Watch again, you're going to see it right there basically fall through the sky on the night of May 1st of 2023. And here's another one that fell through the sky. This one goes back a couple of years, but it's still relevant. It's a good video of a large, slow-moving fireball sent in by Timothy, and this footage was picked up on his outdoor security camera. And there it disappears behind the trees in this next segment. I'll zoom in really close, and you can see that was a large, slow-moving, I'm assuming that was a meteorite. It could have been space debris. That lasted a long time. That was in the field of view for over 15 seconds in his outdoor security camera. Thanks for the video footage, guys. Greatly appreciate that. Okay, I want to take you guys now to these sky camera anomalies. The first photos were submitted by Jonathan, and they're from Colorado. They go back to November of 2022, just a few months ago. But these are worth a second look. I've seen these for years, and 9 out of 10 times I dismiss these as reflections. But these I'm willing to take a second look at because you can see the obvious reflections in these photos of the sky. This is an FAA camera in Colorado, and the reflections are here, here, and then a smaller one here. And the smaller one up here seems to be inside of possibly another reflection or something else. I don't know. I can't imagine two reflections being right there in the same exact location. There's the sun, there's the large anomaly, and you can see the smaller reflection, and that's an obvious reflection, is causing an anomaly in the anomaly, which is kind of weird. There's another reflection right there. This is a view, once again, from Colorado back in November of 2022. And coming up, you're going to see yet another view of some sort of an anomaly in the camera, at least in the image. I don't know that that was specifically in the sky, but it does look unique. Let's put it that way. I don't see the other reflections in this image like we did in the first two. You can see the obvious reflections there and there. The larger anomaly is a topic for debate. Let's just put it that way, because it's showing some unusual features that you don't normally see with standard reflections. We've all seen reflections and glares and lens flares and things like that. This one is unique. I'll leave it at that. I've seen these for years, and I've always dismissed them as random shadows or reflections or glare, but this one is unique. I put it in different formats just to simply get a different look at this thing, whatever it may be. And right there, like Jonathan pointed out, it does appear to be reflecting sunlight, and this side over here looks like it's more in a shadow phase, almost like the moon's in a half moon phase. Well, that's kind of what this is behaving like it's reflecting light, and it could be just a camera anomaly. And then he also sent me this. He said this was on live TV yesterday during the U.S. Masters golf tournament. The commentator said, well, that's an interesting cloud, talking about these photos here, and you can see here in the foreground a golfer getting ready to swing his golf club, and this appeared in the field of view of the camera. Again, I don't know if that was actually in the sky. I'm sure if it was, the golfer and his caddy over here would have noticed that huge, what looks like a mothership up in the sky. But I will say this, it is interesting, it is unique, and there's no obvious explanation for that. I'm assuming if that was up in the sky, that would have drawn a lot of attention other than just showing up in this random photo. But either way, it is very interesting. I want to take you guys now over to Scotland. These next photos were sent in by Cindy P. from May 31st of 2023. And you can see there's what looks like a dark shadow up in the sky. This is from yesterday. The camera is facing south-southeast, and you can see what looks like a dark anomaly in the center of the photograph. Almost looks out of place, like it doesn't necessarily belong there. Some sort of a weird round shadow in the center of the photo. So all of these combined, I just received these all in the last 48 hours. These from Scotland. This one here, I think, was out of Georgia, and then this one here out of Colorado, are all very unique. I'll leave it at that, and that's something that we can keep an eye on and see if these are reoccurring at the same time of day. And if they are, other than this one here that was taken during the golf tournament, these here we can kind of go back and double check them on a daily basis and see if there's more of these anomalies showing up at the same time on different days, and then you can kind of eliminate the possibility of something being in the sky, or you can conclude, hey, it's a reflection or some sort of a light anomaly, because light is the ultimate trickster. I'm telling you, I've learned that over the years. So we can't just assume that that's some sort of a dark planet up in the sky. Light can be very, very tricky. But either way, these are very interesting. Thanks for sharing. Really appreciate that. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website, look for this red tab that says Have a Large Video. Simply click on the red tab, drag and drop your video into the red banner. It's a Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.